Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review. Guys, this time we have the Anakin Custom Jedi Starfighter, aka the Azure Angel Starfighter. Its set number is 75087. Its ages 8 to 14 and up. It has 370 pieces. It is retailing for $39.99 or $40 US. This is also a Walmart exclusive set, so you're not going to be able to find this at a other store other than Walmart. So to start off this review, guys, this set is really cool. Even though this is like a wild card set, there's no reason why you should neglect the set and not go for it. I think this is a set that everybody should go for because you get a new Asajj Ventress, the Anakin Skywalker Episode 2 version that we got in the Republic gunship back in 2013. And we get a astromech droid that we got in the V-Wing Starfighter back in 2014 Winter Wave. That was based on Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. So this set here is based off the very first Star Wars animated series that premiered back in 2003 on Cartoon Network. There were these little 10-minute shorts, so like episodes that were like 10 minutes long, and it just showed off events that occurred during the Clone Wars. This series was not really related to the Clone Wars series that we all know of now that just ended like last year. This is actually a different Clone Wars series. It was called Star Wars Clone Wars instead of Star Wars The Clone Wars. So the only difference there is that the newest one, it was called Star Wars The Clone Wars, and the very first one back in 2003 was called Star Wars Clone Wars. So the biggest difference that people are going to be able to tell, two big differences, is that this series back in 2003 used a different animation compared to the one that we all know now, which used CGI. So this set is really cool. This is actually, I think, from my knowledge, the only set that was based off the Star Wars Clone Wars 2003 TV series, which only lasted for like 2 or 3 years. So it lasted up to a couple months before Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith was released in theaters. So this series actually led up to right before the events of the beginning of Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, where we see Obi-Wan and Anakin fire their Jedi interceptors over Coruscant in the battle over Coruscant. So this series actually showed off the battle on Coruscant, on the surface of Coruscant, and where we see the events of how Chancellor Palpatine got kidnapped in the first place, where Grievous just jumped into his Senate office and took him captive and took him back to his command ship, as we see as the main plot in the very beginning of Episode 3. So that's really cool. We get to see Anakin becoming a Jedi Knight in the council room, where Yoda slices off his Padawan braid as connected to his hair. It shows off that he becomes from Padawan to Knight, which you'll actually see in the newest Clone Wars series, which is really, really cool. There are big differences between them. A lot of people are saying that this older series was actually better than the newest one. I think they're both technically really cool for what they are and what imbalances they had in both of them. Lucasfilm really did really well for both series. So this set, again, this actually is a Starfighter that Anakin flew in Star Wars Clone Wars before he had his yellow Jedi interceptor that we all know of now, where he had most of his Starfighters yellow and gray, or yellow and black. But this one is really special because this one is actually close to Jedi Master Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter that we got back in 2011. But it's actually really different because it's got these turbo engines in the front underneath it, these turbo lasers on the side, and these crooked parts of the Starfighter where it just loops up like this because of the turbo engines are right here. And it's got these fire angle pieces on the sides and on the back of it. So that's really cool. This Starfighter is actually bigger than normal Jedi Starfighter size. So this actually is like a quarter more bigger than the normal sized ones. So that I can see why this set is like $40 more because of how big it is compared to other Starfighters that were like $24.99. So I can see why, but the only thing that's lacking about this set is the minifigures, basically, because we already got this Anakin Skywalker in the Republic Gunship back in 2013, but this is actually not where you could get that character if you did not get that character back in 2013. So that's really nice, and we get this astromech droid again, which is not new because we got that same exact astromech droid in the V-Wing Starfighter. So in the name of this actually is R4. I don't remember the last part of his name, but I remember Anakin in the Star Wars Clone Wars TV series yell on his name R4. So all we know about this astromech droid was that he was Anakin's astromech droid before, like, he got his Jedi Receptor and had R2-D2 after that. So that's all we know about this personal Anakin's astromech droid, which was always shown in Star Wars Clone Wars for like probably like 30 minutes or something. So this ship only appeared in that series, which is really cool that they actually made this. I don't see why Lego decided to make this set, because there's no reason why Lego should have made this set. This set should have came out like years ago, like literally years ago. But they were more into the movies back in the day, back in 2002 as such, where they're making Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith and original trilogy sets. They weren't really going for the animated series or anything like that. So I think it was about time that Lego actually made a set based on that series, because it felt like the Clone Wars series, the newest one, was getting sets, but this one was being neglected. So it's really nice that they actually made this set finally. I actually got the Hasbro version of that Six Starfighter, but I think the Lego version of it is actually better because it's got more playability in it than the Hasbro version. So that is really nice. I was planning to. I actually got rid of that one like a couple of years back. So it's really nice to have this vehicle once again in my collection. So let's get into the minifigures here. The first minifigure is the one and only new minifigure of the set, which is exclusive to the set as well. Asajj Ventress. This is a new version of her. Actually, a movie version of her. This is actually what she would have looked like in the movies, because this is actually what she looked like in the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show. She's got these big white eyes, no pupil eyes in them or anything like that, just white, plain white. There's the torso right there. As you can see, it was all white and gray, just like in the TV show. She had her cape, but this minifigure does not come with that cape, but that's okay. So she just has like 9 printed black legs. She's got her 2 dual red lightsabers, as usual. There's no difference in that. Take a look at the back torso here. Take a look at the face print here. So you can see that's like a really light purple. As you can see, those tattoos on the back of her face and on the front of her face. So they're like light purple. So yeah, that's actually really cool. And as you can see, you guys take the lightsaber off, just one of them. This is what it looks like. See, it's just simple as that. It's just a tress with a red blade and her curved lightsaber. That's Asajj Ventress, the only new minifigure in this set, and the newest version of Asajj Ventress. Yeah, we didn't really see her that much in these Lego Star Wars sets very much. We only got her in the Republic Gunship back in 2008, and then the Night Sister Land Speeder or something like that back in 2011. So it's nice to have her once again. And now I hear her Clone Wars animated look. This version actually looks a lot cooler. So yeah, here's the next minifigure, Anakin Skywalker. Whoop! You guys want to stay in my hand, dude. He just wants to get into the action, apparently. Anakin Skywalker, there's nothing different about him. Here. As you can see, he's hard to get a good look at him. Here you go. Shy of the light here. As you can see, he's got a brown torso, his Jedi robes, and all that. There's nothing really different about this minifigure than what we got in the Republic gunship, except that he has a blue lightsaber this time instead of a green one. So that's actually really cool. Take a look at the back torso here. So you can see he's got some leg pring. And actually, what's really cool about this minifigure is that he's got a double-sided face. One side is he shows he's really angry and determined to defeat Ventress. Try to get back into focus. So get used to this camera here. Here we go. Come on. There we go. You can sort of see him. His face, angry face there. His non-angry face. See, that's Anakin Skywalker. His Padawan look from Episode 2. And the last minifigure we get is the astromech droid, the astromech droid. Try to get to focus here. There we go. You can see I really like the detail that they kept on him. This is actually the same exact astromech droid that we got in the V-Wing Starfighter back in 2014. So there's nothing different about him. There's the back. There's a better look at the prig there. There we go. As you can see, they did a really good job on the detail. There's this dome, this circular piece, top piece. So those are the main figures. And let's get on to the Azure Angel, aka the Anakin's custom Jedi Starfighter. So as you can see, guys, this set is like really cool. It's got a lot of cool features in it. It's got these spring-loaded shooters, and it got this detachable cockpit here, which they can escape out of the Starfighter unless he gets hit or something by Ventress. It's got the opening cockpit here. It's got space for the astromech droid. These flaps move. That's not really a feature, but might as well show it just for the fun of it. These flaps actually move because there are these ball connectors. So that's really cool. Here's the better look at the turbo edges at the bottom. Get a better look at underneath it. As you can see, it's just a big long tube right here. As you can see, you can store some spring-loaded shooters at the bottom here, which is really cool. This is actually a good way to get a good grip on it, so you can fly all over the place. You won't have a hard time holding onto it. Here's the landing gear. You can fly like this and just move it up right there, so you'll be ready for flight. So yeah, those are the main features. Let's show off these features here. So if we put our astromech droid in the cockpit here, just attach them in there, and as you can see on the bottom here, this whole piece here, you just push that in, and this actually launches the astromech droid out of the Starfighter, just like that. So yeah, that's really cool. We've seen that feature in a lot of Jedi Starfighters back in the past few years. So yeah, that's really cool. And if we put our Anakin Skywalker minifigure into the cockpit here, and let's get a better look at it here. And as you can see there, that little sticker there, that is another way you can tell this is from the Star Wars Clone Wars TV series, because that ship that's on his control panel is actually Asajj Ventress' Starfighter. So that's really cool. That's a really cool sticker for his control panel. So you can see he's got some binoculars attached to the back. Let's take his lightsaber off. Stick him in there. Give it in there. Okay, a place we can put his lightsaber is if you see these clips down here. That's where you can put his lightsaber for storage, or you can stick it in the cockpit. There's multiple ways you can store this lightsaber in the cockpit, so I'm not gonna go through all of them. But you can probably take the blade out and the lightsaber, pull and take them apart and then stick them in there, or you can just put the whole thing in there. But I recommend you just stick them on the clips on the bottom part of the cockpit here, so they're connected to the escape pod here. You just close this up, and he's ready to take on Asajj Ventress, so he doesn't get killed or anything. So here, as you can see, you get 4 spring-loaded shooter. So you put 4 of these in the cannon here. These 2 slots here on both sides. And if we can put Asajj Ventress back here, and we can try to shoot her. Whoop. We'll have a go launch already. Wasn't even ready yet. There we go, we got her. So we can make sure she's dead now. Defeat her or something. Make sure she doesn't get away. Yep. We got her now. We got her now. She is defeated. If I didn't mention this earlier, she actually dies in the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show. So we didn't really see much of Asajj Ventress in the original TV series, where in the newest TV series we see her for a longer period of time. So that is really interesting, where they cut her off the TV series, the original one, very early. So Anakin actually defeats her on Yavin 4 in the forest of Yavin 4. So yeah, as you go, this battle actually takes place over Yavin 4 and on the surface of Yavin 4, where he fights Asajj Ventress in space, and they jump into hyperspace, head to Yavin 4, and then they have a lightsaber duel in the forest of Yavin 4. And that is when Anakin finally defeats Asajj Ventress on Yavin 4, if watches her fall to her doom. If you guys are interested in watching this TV series, you can actually find that TV series on YouTube. You just type in Star Wars Clone Wars TV series, and then you can find the links to those TV series, to the full TV series. There was 2 volumes, 2 DVDs. So there were actually 2 seasons. So it actually show both seasons. So that is really cool. Really cool. I actually got the 2 volumes on DVD after I watched it on YouTube. So I thought overall that series was really awesome compared to the one that we all know and love. That was from Cartoon Network, like the newer one. So I think they're really cool. I really think they're both really cool for what they really are. So yeah, all I can say is that those 2 TV series are really cool. I recommend watching both of them if you haven't watched either one of them yet. I would be actually surprised if no one has actually ever seen the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, because they actually have movie premiere theaters back in 2008, which I think everyone really enjoyed watching and going to see in the theaters. And I know from my knowledge that TV series was actually a big success, and Lucasfilm was really proud of themselves for making that TV series. So yeah, I think that original one was a big success as well, because what I can say is Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars, basically. I would be really surprised if he was never seen Star Wars, because that's really crazy there. Because if you haven't seen Star Wars, then you're missing out a lot of fun and a lot of adventure, a lot of action, and a lot of lessons in the movies and such. They teach you a lot of lessons of life and all that. So overall, I think this set is really cool for what it is. $40, I'm going a little iffy about it. It could be $35 because of the main figures, but you gotta remember, this set is actually bigger than normal Starfighter, so I would think that it's fine the way it is. So let's get on to the box real quick. I was running out of time here, so I'm gonna have to go through this really fast. As you can see, the box is pretty big. it's a normal size box for being $40. As you can see, this is actually showing a background of Coruscant, which I don't really get why. This battle actually took place on Yavin 4, so I don't really understand why they're showing Coruscant, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Stormtrooper, there's the Stormtrooper logo. Lego Star Wars, and then the information I explained at the very beginning of the review. The ages, the set number, the name, and the piece count, as usual. As you can see, there's the minifigure line. Anakin Skywalker, or the astromech droid, and the new Asajj Ventress. And here's the Disney logo. And we zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at the back here. As you can see, here's some more battle things here. All the minifigures up in the upper right hand corner. It looks like a Ventress is wanting to face off Anakin and defeat him. Her mission in this original series was actually to hunt down Anakin and kill him. So I can see why they're fighting each other at this point in time. So yeah. Here's all the features I explained to you. The detachable escape pod, the open cockpit, the spring-loaded shooters, the astromech droid getting launched out of the Starfighter. So that's really cool. And here's some more battle scenes on the right side of the box. Anakin, Asajj Ventress actually fighting Anakin on the landing pad, and then Asajj Ventress trying to ambush them. And Anakin getting his lightsaber to prepare for a duel. And there they are doing, while the astromech droid runs away, so he doesn't get killed. Actually, the astromech droid sort of stuck around so he keep him company so he wouldn't be left behind or anything. Or maybe he's just actually getting the Starfighter to prepare to escape or something. Maybe. I don't know. And here is the Lego.com/Star Wars logo, where you can go to their website, look at their other Lego Star Wars products, and play their games, look at their downloadables, watch their main videos. And like I said, look at their other Lego Star Wars sets that they've made for this year and the year in the past. So yeah, that is really awesome that they actually do that. And as you can see, there's the Inquisitor versus K scene from Star Wars Rebels. So yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys, for this review. So overall, again, I think this set is a rate of 10 out of 10. Because it is a really cool Starfighter for what it is. I really love it. This is probably going to be actually one of the two best sets out of this whole wave. The other set that I really love is the TIE prototype. And then my third favorite is the ATDP, which I do not have yet. But I'll get that one pretty soon. Because I got to review the other Lego Star Wars 2015 sets. I got like 3 more left. I got the Battle Droid Troop Carrier, the ATDP, in the Wookiee gunship, which I have right now. To my right and to my left, I got the box on the right and the set on the left. So that's the next set I'll be reviewing is the Wookiee gunship. So be sure to check that review out once I get that uploaded, like tomorrow maybe or sometime this week. So that's gonna be it, guys. So be sure to like, subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up if you really liked this video. If you really liked the info I gave out to everyone about this, about the original series and the newest series, and how they're really cool for what they are, and the set that we just looked at. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and like my channel. So that's gonna be it, guys. So have a great day, guys. Bye.